Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, in today's video, we got tons of Miami Heat news coming out today. And if you guys enjoy my Miami Heat content, definitely smash that subscribe button. We upload every single day. I believe today is officially day 97 or day 98 of us uploading consecutively. And guess what, guys? I couldn't do without you guys. So, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Continue to keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Road to 6,000 subscribers. And also, if you guys are new and want to join my Discord, link in the description. We love talking Miami Heat hoops. Now, before we do start talking about this Miami Heat versus the 76ers game, we do have other stuff that I do want to talk about that I found very, very interesting. So, first thing first, um, so this is important right here. So the Heat are a half game behind Chicago for the ninth seed, right? So the Bulls play the Cavaliers tonight, and the Heat play the Bulls Wednesday. So we need obviously the Chicago Bulls to lose this game, and they should. I mean, it's the Cavaliers, the best team in the Eastern Conference, and that Wednesday game is going to be a major game, right? Because we want home court advantage. Um, it's a good chance we don't get that eighth seed, which is unfortunately because now we have to win two games. But our main focus is Bulls losing today, and we beat the Bulls, and let's get that ninth seed to finish off the season. And it's probably going to be the Chicago Bulls versus the Miami Heat. So that's kind of update on that. Now, this came out earlier today, and this is the top 10 worst contract among players who played at least 50 games this season, according to my formula for estimating production value. So you see Jaylen Brown, the number one worst contract. Nick Claxton is the number two worst contract. Kyle Kuzma is the number three worst contract. And you see our boy Terry Rozier, the fourth worst contract in NBA right now. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not surprised at all. I'm not. He's horrible. He doesn't do nothing for this team. I feel like when he's out there, he makes his team look worse. And I just don't know how we're going to get rid of this dude. But also another thing that's like interesting, like they said LeBron's on the sixth worst contract in the NBA. And then they got Durant at like the ninth worst contract. Durant and LeBron James are still like the top players in the league. So, and even Jaylen Brown at the number one worst contract. It's like some of this doesn't really make much sense, but I do believe this Terry Rozier thing because I'm gonna be honest with you, this dude is awful. But I found that very, very interesting. So let me know in the comment sections, what do you guys think about this? And then I also thought this was funny, man. Kyle Lowry, obviously we played the 76ers yesterday. Bam, obviously that's Bam Adebayo right there, did not play. Kyle Lowry, just a cool dude, man. You know, has no problem with his teammates. You know, they always have funny engagements and stuff like that. So I thought this was cool, unlike Jimmy Butler, who just walks away. But hey, shout out to Kyle Lowry. You know, holds no grudges. Team trade him away. They still cool. They still buddies. Even though he obviously I don't think he has no problem with the front office, but say if he did, has nothing to do with the players. So I thought this was pretty cool. And right. And then also, Bleacher Report gave Bam Adebayo the MVP award for the Miami Heat this season, and then he said agree or disagree. In my opinion, I would disagree. I think Tyler Herro is the MVP. And like I said, nothing against Bam Adebayo, but we can compare their numbers. So I'm gonna put it on the screen for you guys and just games played and who had a more impact. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's Tyler Herro this year. Tyler Herro played 75 games, and I think that's the most important part because we all know Tyler Herro never even touched 70 games in his career till this year, right? He also was very productive. Look at the numbers that he has been putting up. He's having a career year when it comes to points. His field goal percentage is a career high. 3-point percent is not a career high, but assist is a career high. So he's having a career high in a couple of statistical stats. So I personally think it would be Tyler, not necessarily Bam. But when we do look at Bam Adebayo's stats and stuff like that, he has been playing better in the last end of the stretch. He's at 76 games, but his numbers are down a little bit, 18 points from 19.3. His field goal percentage is down a little bit. His 3-point percentage, I feel like it's better, but it's saying it's not. His rebounds are down, and assists and steals are up a little bit. But like I said, I think it's a good thing. I personally think Tyler Herro was the MVP of the Miami Heat team this season. But let me know what you guys think about it. Do you guys think Bam is the MVP? And it just shows you that, once again, Bleacher Report doesn't watch basketball or watch Miami Heat basketball. So, yeah. Now, I talked about this yesterday, but I mean, there's a realistic chance that we could possibly pull this dude, Walter Clayton Jr. I mean, he's a champion. I'm like, this is kind of the breakdown of it. So They won last night, and now he's going to turn the center into the NBA draft. Clayton has skyrocketed up the draft boards after his March Madness run. He was the first player since Larry Bird in 1979 to drop 30 points back-to-back in Elite Eight and Final Four. That's amazing. He's shooting 39% from deep this season, and mock drafts have him in the 12 to 25 range, which the Miami Heat will have a pick there. That's why I think this is a realistic option. It says, anonymous NBA scout had this to say about Clayton's draft stocks. He had his best 6 weeks of any player in the country and has taken himself for a late second-round pick to a no-brainer first-round pick. Shooting is a premium in the NBA, and although some will criticize his size, his shooting touch is elite. He can spot up, he can pull up, and now is nearly crowned an NCAA champion. He's ready for his shot in the NBA. So proud of this dude, man. Congrats to him. Hopefully he's in a Miami Heat jersey very, very soon. And then I found this very, very interesting right here. So this is the Golden State Warriors like radio show. And it looks like they're already turning on Jimmy. He said Jimmy's older. He doesn't have that pop and lift to the rim. He's hesitant at times to take challenge shots in traffic against size. The jumper just hasn't been there. He's never been your traditional superstar scorer. And this is Anthony V. Slater on the Jimmy Butler Warriors. And that's unfortunate, but what they don't understand is that Jimmy Butler does turn up in the postseason, right? Like I think in the regular season, this is nothing new. I think Jimmy Butler obviously is older. He's not going to be the same Jimmy Butler, but they'll see. They'll take back this comment. I'm gonna be honest with you. They'll definitely take back that comment. But it tells you, man, you have a good game, everybody's on you. You have a couple bad games, they turn on you really, really quick. So Warriors fans already turned on Jimmy Butler. Let me know in the comment sections, what do you guys think about that? And then lastly, of course, we're going to break down this game. As you see, the 76ers lost 105 to 117. Quentin Grimes had 29 points, and Lonnie Walker had 29 points. And then Adam Bona, I believe is his name, had 16 points. 76ers obviously didn't have none of their players playing. They're officially taken. But for the Miami Heat, we didn't have Bam Adebayo and Andrew Wiggins, and we still came out with a victory, which previous teams, like if we didn't have our two best players, is probably going to get swept. It just shows you how deep this team could be. But Haywood Highsmith insert at 9 points. He was a plus minus of a -8, so not the greatest. But Kel'el Weir had an amazing game, man. Like this dude is going to be a star in this league, and I'm just so excited for this kid. I say it every single video, but I really mean it, man. He had 17 rebounds and 19 points. He's a double-double machine. He could have easily got 20 and 20, and I expect a lot of 20 and 20 games, man. So we got a good one here for sure. And then Tyler Hero had 20 points. He had 7 turnovers, which is pretty damn high with 2 assists. Like that's not the greatest, but he was efficient. 8 for 14, 2 for 4 at the 3-point line. So Tyler, less turnovers, more assists, and he still was a +5 in the plus minus. Alec Burks 11 points. Pelel Larson once again had 12 points. Was hitting the shot today, and that's what I like. Previous game was like 1 for 8. Today he's 2 for 3. So less attempts, but he definitely needs to work on that 3-point shot to be more effective. But look at our two rookies, man. Kel'el Weir and Pelel Larson starting and just playing big minutes for us. Duncan Robinson had a big game for us coming off the bench. 21 points, 7 for 8, 5 for 6 at the 3-point line. He was a +16. I personally want to bring back Kyle Anderson. I mean, he just has been awesome for this team. 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 8 points in 25 minutes of action, 4 for 6. I mean, he's just been awesome for us. So I definitely would love to bring him back for sure. Davion Mitchell doing Davion Mitchell things, 9 assists, 12 points, but he was a +27, which was the highest on the team. And Jaime is completely washed, as you see. So once again, let me know in the comment sections, what do you guys think about today's video? Continue to keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Appreciate you guys so much. Join the Discord link in the description, and your boy's out. Peace.